Momentum is a game that takes place in the real world and blends game reality with everyday life to create an emotionally and intellectually challenging experience. Momentum is improvised theatre, created and experienced by the participants, guided by an artistic vision, and communicated through continuous game mastering. Momentum is a technology-enhanced, alternative reality and live-action role-playing game, played on the edge of reality.
Omega A1 and R1. 93 is under attack.
The Momentum production is the second game in a series of design experiments based on magical realism, called the Prosopopeia series. Prosopopeia explores the boundaries of game and reality enhanced by fringe technology. In Momentum, 30 players are possessed by the ghost of dead radicals, taking their struggle back into the lands of the living. Their enemy is the forces of the Grey, a conspiracy driven by greed and a hunger for power. This is a foe that can only be fought with symbolic action at potent historical locations in the city of Stockholm. Players use technomagical artifacts built on mobile technology to locate and interact with this pattern of urban memories. To free these places from the domination of the Grey, players must perform protest rituals based on both passionate improvisation and the automated features of the custom devices.
The Swedish tree has fallen! Reveal the lumberjacks! Reveal the truth!
The game begins with a two-day event where the participants invite the chosen ghosts to share their bodies. The ghosts are divided into 4 elemental quarters: the visionaries and artists of water, the scientists and hackers of air, the environmentalists of earth, and the freedom fighters and martyrs of fire. All the real people that lived and often died trying to change the world. After the first intense weekend, the game continues to run for 34 days. 3 weekends are dedicated to the game, and between these events the players choose their own level of activity. Although they continue to live their everyday lives, at any time they can return to the game headquarters, an abandoned nuclear reactor blasted into the rock 30 metres below Stockholm. Here, the exiled ghosts use a massive technological rig to pick up sounds and guidance from their homeland of the dead. The consistent aesthetics of the game was an important factor in generating a truly immersive experience. Everything used in the game, including the technomagical artifacts, was designed in form and function to fit the game theme. Most of the necessary instructions were completely integrated into the experience. The possession model of role-taking means that the players always have access to their characters. At any time they can choose to play as themselves or as the ghost. Together with the strong and controversial characters chosen for the game, this unique form of role-play creates ample opportunities for reflection on the player's own attitude towards a central game dilemma, the use of activism for a cause, and the price paid for it.
I am Magnus Strandlund. I fight for feminism and queer rights. I was Harry Hay. I fought for feminism and queer rights.
The Game Masters are on duty for the entire duration of the game, working 3 shifts around the clock. They follow the developments of the game and guide the players towards their central quests and goals. They communicate with the players through the techno-magical rig, but they also prop places and alert people in the real world when the players are getting ready to visit. Game management is made possible through a combination of communication and surveillance technology, logs from the players' mobile equipment, and player reports in an online diary.
Yesterday when I came home late from work I felt like making pancakes. So I cracked 2 eggs open and all hell broke loose. Fernando threw the eggshells on the floor and started to yell at me. I won't go into exactly how the quarrel continued, but we carried on discussing abortion when I understood that he's much more radical than I am.
There are many possible endings for Momentum. In October 2006, when the game was staged in Stockholm, Momentum ended with the players taking control of the storyline. Egged on by the Game Masters acting as elemental angels struggling for power, the factions had then been fighting for control of Stockholm, in this world and beyond.